Aloha, this is Professor Del Carpio, and we are in English 102, Module 2. Okay? So, first of all, the first part of the class, we're reviewing what we went over in Module 1, and we're commenting on the importance, of course, of the thesis statement that follows those 7 guidelines. As a reminder, okay, our topic sentences are going as well to follow those 7 guidelines. Okay, why? Because in typical argumentative paper, we want to convince our reader by means of logic. So, in a supporting paragraph, in an argumentative paper, we will have topic sentence and we will add details by means of logic, knowledge, and experience. When we go into knowledge, we are relying on the experts. And yes, we are talking about direct quotation, for instance, okay, or a paraphrase or a summary. What is the difference now, again, between a paraphrase and a summary? The length. Okay, so it's author's ideas, my own words. But the difference is that the length of a paraphrase can be 1 line, 2 lines, maybe a paragraph, and I will use my own words to break it down, to explain it. Summary, my summary can never ever be longer than the original. Maybe I'm summarizing, I'm synthesizing 2, 3 paragraphs, okay? So we went over that, and by means of experience, that's the only part that we are going to use the first person singular or plural. And yes, guys, if you have your own experience, use it, okay? Because it can be very convincing for the reader, but never as a topic sentence, or of course, never as a thesis statement, because it could lack objectivity. Now, we are going about talk about fallacies. Fallacies is one type of errors in reasoning. And we have many types of fallacies. And we were pointing out, why do you think it's important? So you were saying, so errors in reasoning, fallacies. So why do you think it's important? So you were mentioning reason 1.
When doing research,
What do you mean when doing research?
to know what's false and what's true.
Okay, so you actually want to know the objectivity of the original source. And there are many ways of, and politicians are experts. A number 1 inconvenient fallacy is try to convince you, but not by means of logic and objectivity, by other ways, okay? They can be redundant, they can attack the person ad hominem, for instance, okay? Slippery slope, we will see as well the types that we have, that is like, it's adding up, and actually you are losing the big picture and the reality, the objectivity of that. Number 1 reason when doing research, but a second very important reason. Can you come up with one?
Not necessarily. Like, I was actually just doing research on exactly what a fallacy is, and there's like several different types.
Correct. There are many times,
Yeah.
20, 40,
Yeah.
so many. But the reason why we want to acknowledge what fallacy and know about them, at least the main, I'm not going to go and ask you 40. We are going to go maybe by between 5 and 10. The most important, between 5 and 10 type of fallacies, okay?
So,
Another reason I'm going to give you the answer. Because you yourself want to avoid writing fallacies, avoid your own fallacies. You do not want to be biased, okay? And sometimes when we are like so passionate about our stand, maybe it's the comic books, the figure of women in comic books, our stand is like, yes, or how to actually beat addiction as a male, being an American or him, a citizen in America. Okay, how can you beat that, or the best way of beating that? You are so passionate that you may be biased. You may be use a fallacy without realizing. Okay, you might be committing one type of error in reasoning. So if you know which are the most important ones, let's say we are going to shorten the list. Okay, I don't want to overload you. Then you will be more suitable to be objective when writing your paper. Okay, 2 reasons: to acknowledge and to read which ones are okay when doing your research, and to avoid committing fallacies yourself. Can you read? Could you please switch off the light? Thank you. Okay, so dear student, can you read what are fallacies?
They are not falsehoods, although they can lead to falsehoods. Fallacies are errors in reasoning that are based on the form of the claim instead of the content of the claim. You used fallacies, arguments, fallacious argument, or argument that revealed errors in reasoning when you attempted to convince yourself and others about the fulfillment of the promise the license held for you.
Basically, you can commit fallacies, right? Fallacies, but as well when doing research, it is good to know which ones are there to spot them. Okay, so as you were saying, there's like a very long list of fallacies. Let's just deal with these few ones. Can you please read for me, for us?
Sure. Hasty generalizations, stereotype, cause and effect fallacy, or
Okay, basically this is in Latin, right? It's post hoc, ergo propter hoc. Let's call it cause and effect. Okay, it's a fall. Because of this, therefore that, but actually it doesn't follow. Okay, very good.
false analogy, attacking the person.
This is very common ad hominem. Okay, you will read that ad hominem is attacking the person itself, not the what the person is saying. It's attacking the persona. It's attacking the character. All right, very, very common in politics. Okay,
It's like stuff that we deal with on a daily basis.
totally. Yes.
Either or fallacy, a non-sequitur.
Yeah, basically non-sequitur is like it doesn't follow as well. The logic that it goes, it's not well done. We will see examples, okay?
Circular reasoning or argument in a circle.
This is like more than repetitive. It's like, how do you say about the bushes? Like flying around the bushes, running around the bushes. What is the expression?
Like beating around the bush.
Beating around the bush, okay?
Yeah.
Exactly that. You are saying a lot of things, you are saying nothing. You are being redundant all the time.
Right.
Okay, and that happens as well with a lot of politicians. When they don't want to answer something, they keep on going and going and going. Correct, and they don't say nothing. All right.
Begging the slippery slope.
Okay.
Straw man, straw person. Red.
Yeah.
Extension. Appeal to force or pity.
Now we are going to read some examples. The one of stereotype, for instance.
Englishmen are stiff and formal all the time.
Okay. Cause and effect.
I ate a cheeseburger and got a horrible stomachache. Therefore, cheeseburgers must not be good for me.
Okay. A false analogy.
No, this type of car did well in a crash test, so I should not need to fear the results of the accident while driving.
Of any accident, okay? All right. So the typical of ad hominem. Yeah.
His uncle was a communist sympathizer in the 60s, so you know his views must be liberal too.
Okay. Either or.
If you marry him, your life will be ruined.
Okay. The one that it doesn't follow, non-secure.
I drive a small foreign car, therefore my husband would drive a large SUV.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
I don't understand.
Okay. This one of circular reasoning, the one about
Beating around the bush.
Beating around.
beating around the bush. Okay.
He did a super job in that film. He is an excellent actor. No one does a better job of acting than he does. Therefore, he deserves the part in the new film as well.
Okay, a little bit. He's perfect and he's superb at acting. He's fantastic. He's wonderful. Okay, it's just saying the same, using synonyms. You are being redundant. Okay, and one that I like that we use a lot is like the slippery slope. Okay.
We don't dare to approve government medical coverage for more children. If we do, we'll soon be providing health care for everyone.
Okay, why don't we read as well, please? Can you read the explanation? Slippery slope. This type.
This type of fallacy centers around the claim that if we justify one action, this will also justify some other actions. And these other actions will not be desirable. Example?
Yeah, you just read it again. Why not?
We don't dare approve government medical coverage for more children. If we do, we'll soon be providing health care for everyone.
Not necessarily. Okay. And the last one of straw person. Please, can you read the example?
The name of this type of fallacy comes from the fact that...
Just example, please.
Oh, just the example. If my opponent is not against abortion, he must want to legalize murder.
Okay. Not really. This is like when President Bush in 9/11, right? So many governments in Europe were against the attack of Iraq. It's like, oh, if you are not with me, you are against me. And so many, it's like, no, we are not against you. We are not against your people. We are not against your government. We are against this one decision. We are not your enemies. We do not approve this. It doesn't mean that we are against you. Okay, that could be an example. And this one of red herring or extension is like basically you are telling something that has nothing to do with the fact, just to divert the attention. Please, can you read this example?
She really is so rich, she should be able to contribute to the university. Did you hear that all of her children have big houses, boats, and luxury cars?
Yes, so what? Right? Okay.